Hello Year 6 and welcome to Friday's reading lesson, the last reading lesson of remote learning. Woo woo! Now, in today's lesson we are just going to be looking at one chapter, continuing to look at kind of the story from Via's point of view. And as we are going through it today, you are going to be looking at giving an opinion but then giving reasons for it, okay? So I'm going to ask you a question. There's no wrong answer to that question, but you need to provide some evidence and some reasons to back up your answer. Okay, let's get into the text. We'll read the chapter and then we'll do the task. Here we go. Okay, so like I said, we are looking at giving reasons to back up our opinions. And the question that you're going to have today is this. So you're going to decide whether on the first day of school, so Oggy and Via had their same first day at school. Via went off to high school, which we found out a little bit about last lesson. Going to find out a little bit more about them today. And Via went off to school, Oggy went off to school, and we found out about that last time. And then also Mum was at home while all of this was going on. And you're going to decide who you think had the worst day out of all of them. And like I said, you can choose any three of these, I don't mind. But my Alexa's kicking off, who knows. And Emma hers, you're just going to have to cope with that, sorry. And you're going to give me some reasons for it. So let's get into the text. So we've just got up to the point where Via's in school. She's having a dinner with her normal friends, Miranda and Ella, but things have all got a bit strange. Miranda and Ella's like, they've changed. Here we go. After school. I hear we're driving you home today. It was Miranda in 8th period. She'd just sat down at the desk right behind me. I'd forgotten that Mum had called Miranda's mother the night before to ask if she could drive me home from school. You don't have to, I answered instinctively casually. My mum can pick me up. I thought she had to pick Oggy up or something. Oh, it turns out she can pick me up afterwards. She just texted me. Not a problem. Oh, okay. Thanks. It was all a lie on my part, but I couldn't cease sitting in a car with the new Miranda. After school, I ducked into a restroom, which is our version of a toilet, to avoid bumping into Miranda's mother outside. Half an hour later, I walked out of school, ran the 3 blocks to the bus stop, hopped on the M86 to Central Park West, and took the subway home. Hey there, sweetie, Mum said the moment I stepped through the front door. How was your first day? I was starting to wonder where you guys were. We stopped for pizza. Incredible how easily a lie can slip through your lips. Is Miranda not with you? She seemed surprised that Miranda wasn't right behind me. She went straight home. We have a lot of homework. On your first day? Yes, on our first day, I yelled, which completely surprised Mum. But before she could say anything, I said, School was fine. It's really big though. The kids seem nice. I wanted to give her enough information so she wouldn't feel the need to ask me more. How was Oggy's first day at school? Mum hesitated. Her eyebrows still high up on her forehead from when I'd snapped at her a second earlier. Okay, she said slowly, like she was letting out a breath. What do you mean, okay? I said. Was it good or bad? He said it was good. So why do you think it wasn't good? I didn't say it wasn't good. Oh, goodness, Via, what's up with you? Just forget I asked anything at all, I answered and stormed dramatically into Oggy's room and slammed the door. He was on his PlayStation and didn't even look up. I hated how zombified his video games made him. So how was school? I said, scooching Daisy over so I could sit on his bed next to him. Fine, he answered, still not looking up for his game. Oggy, I'm talking to you. I pulled the PlayStation out of his hands. Hey, he said angrily. How was school? I said fine, he yelled back, grabbing the PlayStation back from me. Were people nice to you? Yes. No one was mean. He put the PlayStation down and looked up at me, as if I'd just asked the dumbest question in the world. Why would people be mean? He said. It was the first time in his life I'd heard him be sarcastic like that. I didn't think he had it in him. And that Year 6 is the end of the chapter and all the reading that we're going to do today. So, your task, because this is flip back to Oggy's first day at school, Via's first day at school, and Mum's first day with them both at school. So your task is, and this is going to be a quick explanation, then you can crack on with it. Who had the worst day, do you think? Was it Oggy and his day at school? So if you remember, when he went to school, and we found out about in the last chapter, he went to homeroom and most people were okay. Julian made that comment about, oh, I'd have thought Darth Sidious was your favourite person. He sat by himself at lunchtime until Summer came over, and Jack Quill was alright with him. So that was Augie's first day. Via's first day, she's gone to school after not speaking to Miranda all summer. Miranda and Ella have just completely changed, and she just doesn't feel like they're the same people anymore. And then Mum's had a day where, yeah, she's not gone out to work, and yeah, she's not gone out to school, but she's been at home worrying. So who do you think has had the worst day out of those three? You can choose. So you're going to start off by saying, I think, and then whoever had the worst day. My reasons for this are, and then I'm looking for you to give a really good explanation about why you think they're the worst. So 1 or 2 reasons isn't going to be enough for that. I'm looking for 3, 4, 5, 6 reasons, okay? Why do you think the person you've chosen has had a worse day than everybody else? Like I've said, I don't mind which one you put, because you could give good reasons for all of them. But I want you to, almost a bit like a debate, but making sure you make your opinion. Who do you think has had the worst day? Okay, year 6. Last reading lesson until we're in school, doing this together on Monday. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, work hard. Hope you like my top. Cool, innit? And I will see you soon. Bye.